Temple order.
Did you make a thing? Did you make a thing?
Make a thing?
Yeah. Did you do a thing?
I found the temple order. Yes! I have to write that down actually somewhere.
What?
The temple order. Like...
You have to write that down?
Order of temple? Yeah. I'm writing down I write down cool names of things so that one day whenever I write my fantasy series or dungeon... like... thingamajig, I can...
Oh my god. That's how that makes me feel.
Ooh, that's close.
Welcome back to Patch Bros. Okay, so the story I was gonna tell, that I promised I would finish.
First, tell me which way to go, and then you tell your story.
Down?
Down is so down.
Where are you right now?
Here.
Go towards the gray rooms. Explore. You have a key. Go into that key door over there. Usually. Oh, thank God.
Nah.
Okay.
I just love how scared he gets. It's the best.
What? How the fuck did that not? Whatever. So, story I was gonna tell. I'm deaf. I can't hear out of my left ear, and as a kid, and the way that happened, because that's everybody's first question. When I was a kid, hit the mic. I hit mics.
As a kid?
I hit the mic. When I was a kid, I was on swim team, and while on swim team, I got swimmer's ear, thus ear infections, almost constantly. And they got so bad that it got to the point where a bone in my left ear deteriorated, and thus I could not hear out of that ear. And growing up, I had basically a surgery a year, for the first 13 years of my life, from 3 to 13. But I've had 8 surgeries on my left ear because I had 1 surgery on my right ear because I have a minor hearing loss in that ear. But it's pretty much negligible now. And then in my...
God damn it.
Then there was 1 year where I just didn't have surgeries. So I've had 8 surgeries on my left ear, and over the years, like I said, I've spent probably an elapsed time of 3 or 4 days in a hospital, just because of surgery. And it's part of the reason that I'm such a big gamer, because Texas Children's Hospital has, in their waiting room, finally, it took ages. In their waiting room, they have an NES and SNES and N64, and at one point there was a GameCube in my personal room. It was awesome. I loved that place. Texas Children's. Not the hospital, but everything about the hospital I love. It's great. Anyway, we're advancing the game now. Yeah.
And there's all sorts of eye monsters, which just makes me think about what's his face said.
You have 1 heart.
Meh, for now.
You mean what's his face, Aaron?
What's his face, Aaron? Yeah.
Oh, glowing eyeball. Wonder where I need to hit this guy. That Aaron.
That Aaron, and that statement. We watched the
sequelitis. That's what it's called.
That he had referenced many times.
Yeah, because I kept talking about it. Still am.
Technically.
It's good. He's got valid points. I don't necessarily agree with all of them, but I acknowledge that they're valid.
They are valid. He doesn't care as much about a game having story as I would like him to. Don't you know?
Yeah, I mean, we grew up in different times, though. You know, they being Aaron and Danny. You know, the primary
time before stories mattered.
Well, yeah. I mean, like Danny is 35. He grew up with like Atari games and NES games, and pretty much missed the boat on anything past like Super Nintendo, which is really where stories got important to games. Before that, it was like Galaga, Dig Dug.
Okay.
Like those were like the big games, and those were games that you just kind of fucking played.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, and I'm talking like 3 or 4 years old.
Chips Challenge.
I'm sorry, what?
You just mentioned games that you actually just played, and I was just thinking, man, I really gotta get a
You
heart.
have one, there you go. I was gonna repeat myself.
What did I just find?
You found a golden feather.
That's...
Remember that dude at Dragon Roost that was looking for golden feathers for his girlfriend?
Yep. Oh, thank you for picking up all these, oh god, no, never mind, unthank you.
Anyway, what was the fuck was I saying about... Oh yeah, they kind of grew up in a time where, like, plots were not very necessary for video games. You know, like, video game, it was not a necessity that it had, like, a linear plot. But in... You know, for us, it's like one of the things we grade games on. I remember one of the, probably like the first game that I ever played.
Also not having trees in the way.
F- Wind Waker.
This is really being obnoxious.
You know you can move the camera.
Barely, while I'm locked on.
He just shit bricks at you.
Only they... Well, actually, no, I'm probably glad they're not bricks. They were bricks, they probably
Just
hit a lot harder.
insta-kill.
See, it wasn't just his glowing eye, it was his glowing butt. They really have grown. Continue.
But they like... One of the first games I ever played as a kid was this, like, Mickey Mouse game.
Yeah?
And it was, like, you could play as, like, all the different characters, and it was basically the objective was to, like, find everyone's favorite item. But you couldn't find it, like... Donald Duck's favorite item might be, like, a toy boat that he took a bath with. But Donald, for whatever reason, didn't have it. Like, Goofy had it, so you had to play as Goofy to find it. And that was basically the objective. And, like...
Oh, that's pretty badass.
The boomerang or the game?
Boomerang.
I was like, dude, it was like a children's game. Don't get your panties in a bundle. I mean, it was a really simple game, but it was like... There was no plot other than, like, find the item.
Yeah, no, that's less than badass. That some could even call the opposite of badass.
Fuck you, dude.
Oh, wait a second.
It's like the first game I ever played.
This is one of those where you... Okay.
That's a face.
Kinda.
You see the face?
I see it now.
I'm a tree.
That's why they made that thing red, the little symbol on the doors, so it could be his tongue.
Yeah.
And for no other reason. Oh, sweet. I can actually hit you guys out of the air now. Nope. You still have to fall before you die. It's obnoxious. Haha. Suck.
Boing. Those are called, if I'm not mistaken, those are called pea-hats. Or, I'm talking on my ass, I don't actually know. I think you can target the vines that those are on.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
But then they're gonna fall down. Oh,
And
they
sprout
die!
rupees.
That's nice of them. To die.
I think you can also kill those eyeballs over there with the boomerang. There's a siren outside?
What did you do, Thomas?
That sounds fairly close.
What did you do? Did you steal the princess's
Is that a fire
gold?
engine?
Sounds like a fire engine. Now I get to see how many of these things I can target. 5 is the answer.
Yeah, I think 5 is the max. Next time on Patch Bros, we'll do shit and win the game.
Okay. If you say so.
I lost the game.
Nobody still plays the game.
I don't think that picked up because I hit it, but yeah, I lost the game.
You're a monster.
Yeah, well.
If anyone still played the game, I would say that.